Welcome to this chair yoga class. Please find a sturdy chair and let's get started. Sitting up in seated mountain pose, you can lean against the back of the chair, close your eyes or look downcast. Become aware of the energy in the room around you. And bring your awareness in closer. Feel the air in your clothing against your skin, the weight of your body against the chair. And bring your awareness in even closer and notice the movement of the breath in your body. We'll place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and feel the movement of your breath. Feel the breath moving under your belly hand and not as much movement under your heart hand. We have three brains, our belly, our heart, and our head. That's not just an analogy or a metaphor. Scientists will tell you that you have brain cells in your gut and in your heart, more in your gut than in your head. And your heart sends more information to the brain than the brain does to the heart. And we live in a culture where we have learned to shut off our body wisdom and listen to our heads. Yoga helps us re-embody ourselves and listen to our body wisdom. Take a few more breaths, feeling the connection between your gut, your heart, and your head. When you're ready, open your eyes. You might want to scoot forward on the front of your chair so you're more erect. More possibility for movement. Taking a nice deep breath and stretching up tall. Let your chin get heavy. And lift your chin. And let the chin get heavy. Feel the stretch in the back of your neck. Inhale, lifting the chin. Stretch in the front of the neck. This time, as the chin comes to the chest, let the weight of your head begin to pull your shoulders forward. Feeling a little more broadening and lengthening of the upper back. Inhale back up. Lift the chin. Back to center. Let the chin come to the chest. Let that weight begin to droop your shoulders forward. And if you like, continue letting the weight of your head pull you down one vertebra at a time. Breathing into your back body. Inhale up. Look over your shoulder. Come back and look over your shoulder the other way. Look over your shoulder on the first side. And let your chin come to your shoulder. Inhale up. Rotate the other way. And chin down. Inhale up. Rotate to the first side. Chin down. Drop your arm. And let the weight of your head open your side body. Inhale back to center. Turn towards your shoulder. Chin down. Release your hand. And tip over, letting the weight of your head pull you towards the floor. Inhale up and back to center. Let your ear reach towards your shoulder. Breathe into the stretch. Inhale up, with the other ear reach over. Inhale up. First side. Gently move your head forward and back over your shoulder. And back to center. Inhale up. Let your other ear reach towards your shoulder. And gently move your head forward and back over your shoulder. Back to center and inhale up. Let's roll the shoulders. And roll the opposite way. Hug the elbows into the body, bring the hands out like you're holding two trays. We're going to cross the arms and open out. Bring your attention to your shoulder blades. Feel how they move in and out on your back. We're broadening the back here, squeezing the shoulder blades here, broadening the chest here. Breathing into the sensations. And this time we'll bring one arm up overhead and get a side stretch. And come down, bring the other arm up overhead. Inhale back to center, first side. Maybe you can bring that arm a little closer to your ear. And back to center. And other arm up and side stretch. Bring that arm a little closer. And back to center. Let's bring our hands together, interlace the hands, and we're going to just wring our hands. And then interlace your hands the weird way and wring the hands in the opposite direction. Opening up the wrists. And let's shake the energy off. You know, I love shaking. It's so good for you. Brings energy into the body, improves your circulation, moves the lymph, which is your immune system. So let's do a little shake down here and a little shake over here. And back to center. A little shake over here. And let's come up and do a little shake over here. And a little shake in the center. And a little shake over here. And come back to center and down. And feel the warmth and tingling in your arms and hands. And we're going to pick up one heel and place it down. Pick up the heel and down. Heel and down. And we'll point the toe and tap it forward and bring it back. Little core work happening here. Bring your lower belly in and up. Tapping the toe with the foot pointed. Let's give that leg a rest. We'll pick up the other heel and bring it down. And then we'll point the toe and tap it forward and bring the foot back in. Feeling that in your thigh? A lot of work. Good for walking, strengthening your legs. Last one. And now we're going to pick that leg up and circle it, bringing the knee in, stretching the leg out, pawing the ground, opening the hips and the knees, ankles. This doesn't work for you. You can just slide the leg forward and back on the floor like that, pawing the ground that way. And let's go in the opposite direction. And let's bring that knee in and give it a hug. And if you like, give it a kiss. Inhale up, foot on the floor. Compare the two legs. Okay, so again, you can just tap forward and back or circle the leg. Support with your core. Deep, slow breaths. And back the other way. And bring that knee in. And if you like, give it a kiss. And down. Let's walk our legs out. Bring the hands behind you and we'll windshield wiper the knees. And let's come to stillness with our legs nice and wide. Take a few breaths and feel the after effect of all that nice leg work. Inhale the arms out. Take a deep breath. I'm going to stretch over to one side. Come back to center. Stretch over the other way. And back to center. Stretch out. And back to center. And stretch out. And back to center. Last one. Stretch. And center. And stretch. And center. Let's bring the hands to the inside of the knees. Sit up nice and tall. Begin to lean forward with a nice straight back. Looking out over the valley. Inhale back up. We'll do some cat and dog here. So we're rounding the back, rocking back on the sitting bones, rocking forward and stretching up. Try to get your whole spine involved from the tailbone to the base of the head, not just the upper back. You do that by rocking forward and back on the two little sitting bones, pelvis tipping back and tipping forward. One more. Back to center. Inhale, tall, nice straight back. And tip forward and notice if you're a little more flexible. You can come a little more forward, keeping that back straight. Good job. Inhale up, toe heel back to center. We'll go into a spinal twist, taking the left hand and bringing it across the knees, right hand to the side or back of the chair. Inhale back to center. Stretch up tall. Bring your hand across. Rotate. Inhale back to center and notice how you feel. And let's come up to standing. You can stand behind your chair. I will stand next to mine. We're going to do some heel raises. So we're going to pick up one heel and bring it down. Pick up the other heel and bring it down. I'm going to close the window because it sounds like they're doing. Some gardening out there. Okay, so you can stay with raising one heel and then the other, or if you have the balance, coming up on both toes. You can be holding on to the chair or not. So this pumps the blood back up your legs, again, pumps the lymph back up your legs, strengthens your legs. It's good for balance and walking. And next time you come up onto your toes, stay there. Maybe you're holding onto the chair, or maybe you're bringing your arms up, coming into tall mountain. And down. And we'll step the feet a little wider, and just do a little hip release. You could be sitting in your chair doing the second half of class if standing doesn't work for you. So you're behind the chair or in the chair. I'll stand in front. We're going to come to a 5-pointed star. Taking a nice deep breath and getting big in all directions. You can have your hands on your hips if your arms get tired. Take a deep breath and come to a lunge. So pressing the hips back so that the knee doesn't come too far over the toes. Inhale back up. Let's lunge the other way. Inhale back up. Release your arms for a moment. Let's rotate the right toes 90 degrees. Inhale the arms back out. This is more familiar. Coming into Virabhadrasana 2. You can stay here or inhale your arms up overhead and then tip at an angle. So you're making a straight line from your back heel to your fingertips. Keep your front knee pressing back. Don't collapse into your arch. So this is more challenging. Maybe you need to be holding on to the chair or just using one arm. Inhale back up. Bring your toes in. Take a breath. Rotate your toes the other way. Inhale the arms back up if you're not holding on to the chair, and come into your warrior two. Inhale your arms up overhead and tilt your body. Remember, you could be holding on to the chair with one hand or both hands. Honor what your body wants to do today. Press the mat apart with your feet and feel your legs engage. Point your tailbone back towards your right heel and draw your belly in and up. Inhale up, float the arms down, turn the toes in, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, back to Tadasana. Feel the energy circulate. So you're still behind your chair. I'm going to pretend my chair was over here so you can see me a side view. I can hold on to the chair. All right. I'll pretend this is the back of my chair. Okay. Let's start on the right leg. Take a deep breath in and send your right leg back at an angle. Front knee is bent. Holding on to the chair here. You can lean forward with the hands on the chair. Coming into a nice diagonal here. Or inhale the arms up and lean forward. And again, maybe just one arm on top. Press into that back heel. Draw the kneecaps up. Slide the shoulder blades down your back to support your heart. If you're not holding on to the chair, you can swing your arms around behind you, coming into Yoga Mudra. So you can be holding on to the chair to do this, lifting your chest and your chin, or hands behind you in Yoga Mudra, lifting your chin and your chest. So you're still in that diagonal. Bring your hands to the chair, straighten your legs and step forward. Take a few breaths here. Notice how your body feels. Compare the two sides. I'm going to go around to the other side. You're standing behind your chair. Stretch up tall. Send your left leg back. Bend your front knee. And be close enough to your chair that you can hold on comfortably. Either lean forward with your hands on the chair, or inhale your arms up and lean forward. And you can have one hand on the chair. Press the floor apart, feel your legs engage. If you're holding on to the chair, you're lifting your heart and looking up towards the sky. If your arms are overhead, bring them behind you. Interlace your hands the weird way, coming into Yoga Mudra. You're still on the diagonal, supporting with your core. Breathing deeply. Building strength, confidence, and courage. Bring your hands to the chair, straighten your leg, step forward, Come back to Tadasana. And our last standing pose will be a wide-legged forward fold. You can come around to the front of your chair. If you're not very flexible, pretend the chair's in front of me. Wide-legged, hands on the back of the chair, head to your arms. If you're more flexible, hands to the seat of the chair, or maybe even head to your arms. And I'll just do that variation with you, okay? If you choose, we'll stay here for several breaths, relaxing over. And very slowly, because you should be very relaxed. You don't want to get dizzy. Slowly roll up. Toe heel yourself back to Tadasana and come sit down on your chair. Take it in. You may feel a little lightheaded or dizzy. We want to let the blood pressure equalize. Okay, we're going to come into eagle pose. You may want to scoot forward on your chair again. So we'll start with the legs. We're going to pick up the left heel. And that could be your pose. Or cross the ankles. Or cross the knees. Or hook your toe around your ankle. So you choose the leg variation that works for you. Okay, let's do the other side. Pick up one heel. Or cross your ankles, squeeze your legs together, or cross your knees, or hook your toe around your ankle and squeeze your legs that way. Okay, and cross. Let's do the arms. Let's inhale the arms out. Bring one hand to your shoulder, the other hand to your shoulder. This could be your pose. Or inhale your arms up overhead. Bring one arm down to the midline. Bring the other arm inside. Back of your hands touch, or palms cross and touch. Squeezing the arms together. Let's change sides. So bring the opposite arm in, hugging your shoulders, or arms up overhead. One arm comes down, either elbow inside, back of the hands touch, or palms cross and touch. And release. Let's put that all together. Let's start with the left foot, pick up the heel, cross the ankles, cross the knees, or hook the toes. Got your legs, arms out, giving yourself a hug, or arms up. Left arm comes down. That's the knee that's up, that's the arm that comes down. Other arm comes inside. Back of the hands touch or palms touch. Inhale nice and tall. And inhale, lift the head and chest, lift the elbows. Exhale, bring the elbows towards your knee, round your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Squeezing everything together. Inhaling, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. Come back to neutral, uncross and fly. And down. And let the energy circulate. Feel the difference in the two sides of your body. Okay, other side. So pick up the heel, cross the ankles, cross the knees, or hook your toes. Squeeze those legs together. Inhale the arms out. Give yourself a hug. Or inhale up. Right arm comes down. So the knee that's up, that's the arm that comes down. Other arm comes in. Back of the hands touch. Palms touch. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Squeezing everything together. This is your beak here. Looking up at your beak, flying high. And exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Uncross everything and fly. And come back to center and take it in. Just check my phone here because I don't think my clock is working right. Let's do some forward folds. So we're going to sit up tall. Send the right leg out with the toes up. Inhale tall. Come forward with a straight back for as long as you can. And when you can't keep your back straight anymore, then begin to lower your head towards your leg. Inhale slowly back up. Change sides. Stretch the other leg out, toes pointed up. Inhale tall, come forward with a straight back for as long as you can. And then exhale, round over the leg. Inhale back up. Bring your leg back in. Take a breath or two. We'll go into a spinal twist. Now you have choices. Think about the legs we just did in eagle pose. And you can do any one of those leg variations again. You can keep the legs where they are and pick that heel up, cross the ankle, cross the knees, or hook the toes. And bring the hands to the heart. And then we're going to slide down opposite side. It's a little challenging to your balance. You may need to use the side of the chair to help you, or maybe unhook. Inhale back up. Uncross your legs. Choose your variation on the other side. Feet together, heel up, ankles crossed, knees crossed, legs hooked, hands together at your heart, and then slide them down the outside of your legs. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale back up. Uncross your legs. And come sit back in your chair. Close your eyes. Allow your awareness and your breath to move through your body, bringing relaxation and integration. You can stay here as long as you like. When you're ready, begin to move your fingers and toes. And gently stretch in whatever way feels good to you. Namaste.